Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm so excited to try out all of these new makeup products that I've picked up from Dollar Tree. So let's get right into the video. Just a little bit of a forewarning. I am a bit congested today because my allergies are just driving me crazy. And I really wanted to film this today because I have today off from work, which was totally unexpected because it is Monday and I woke up this morning and there was a ton of snow outside and the roads were just so bad where I lived that I wasn't able to make it into work. None of the other girls in the office, they weren't able to make it in either because it's just been kind of crazy. We weren't, I guess, expecting this much snow, so they closed the office for the day, and I wanted to take advantage of this extra time that I have to film some YouTube videos. So I wanted to start with this one so I could get ready with you guys and show you these products that I've picked up at Dollar Tree. It takes some allergy medicine, so hopefully it starts to kick in while I'm filming this so that way I don't sound so congested the whole time. I hope that doesn't bother you. Sorry if it does. I just normally don't have a lot of time to film on my days off, so I just wanted to take advantage of this time that I have even though I'm a little bit congested. I already applied my foundation, so I'm going to go in with concealer next. This is the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Instant Fix. This is what the packaging looks like. And this is the shade just 340 Beige. And I have never tried this before, and I'm not even sure this is going to match my skin tone. I just wanted to pick this up because I really wanted to try it, and I thought it would be a close enough match. You know how it goes at Dollar Tree when they get like foundation, powders, concealers. They don't always get a pretty decent selection of shades. Sometimes they do, but most of the time you just get like one shade to choose from, which kind of sucks. But I'm going to try this out and I hope it works. And I don't have my sponge with me, so I'm just going to blend it out with this foundation brush. This is what the top of the applicator looks like. It kind of reminds me of the Maybelline Age Rewind, very similar. So I got a little bit here, and I'm just going to apply it under my eye. It doesn't seem to be like super full coverage. It does look like it's a little bit sheer. I'll just blend that out. And then just for comparison, this is the one I just did. This other eye doesn't have anything. I guess you can kind of see a difference. It did brighten up under there. The color match isn't like terrible. I do like my concealers to have a little bit more coverage, and I feel like I'm just not getting enough from one layer, so I'm going to go in with a little more. So I'm going to put my glasses on just because I can't really see. Oh, I guess, you know what? I guess there is quite a bit of a difference there. So this works pretty good. I actually kind of like this. Okay, so I'm going to do the other eye and then we'll get into the next product. So I set underneath my eyes and I am really liking that concealer. I think it looks really nice. So I'm going to go in next with my, I guess, blush slash highlight. I'm going to use this for both. This is the Wet n Wild Shimmer Palette and it's in the shade I'll Have a Cosmo. Really, really gorgeous. I love this packaging. I think it's so pretty and I love the color. So I'm just going to go in with my usual blush brush. And hopefully this will double as a blush and a highlight so I won't have to add more. I'm hoping I get enough of like a pink like glow so that way I don't have to do like blush as well. But so far I'm really liking that. That's super pretty. I think it's like 12:30 as I'm filming this, and mind you, like I go to work around, like I'm supposed to be there at like 8 o'clock, no 8:30. I'm supposed to be there at 8:30. And at 8:30, it was just so bad. The streets were just full of snow. And my husband, bless his heart, he went out there and he dug my car out of the snow and warmed it up for me and everything. But he tried to back it out to see if he could take me to work, and it was a no-go. The streets were just so bad. And I called my boss. I told her, hey, like I can't even get out of my driveway. So she said everybody else was having the same issue, and that was 8:30 in the morning, and we did not get a plow on our street until right now. I just seen them go by. So that was kind of crazy how long. I mean, I'm sure it's because everybody's streets are, looking like mine, but they finally got to our street. So I'm kind of like, I'm kind of hoping that they don't call me into work now that the streets are getting plowed. Hopefully they just, start over tomorrow, because I'm super excited that I got the day off from work. Because it kind of feels like a snow day. I've never had a snow day before. I'm from Arizona, so we don't have snow days there when we're in school. So it was kind of nice today to wake up and not have to go to work. So this is how the product applied. I think this is so stunning. I really, really love it. So this palette, I knew I was gonna like it. It is a very subtle blush. I will say that. It's not like super pigmented when it comes to like the blush color. So I think I am going to go in with another blush just to kind of make my cheeks a little more rosy. But otherwise, I really like this color. So I'm going to go ahead and add some extra blush, and then we'll try the next product. So now I'm going to get into my eyeshadow, and I'm going to try out this new brush from Ione. It's like a crease brush, and this came out with all of those new products that a lot of the Dollar Trees have been getting. My store, a couple different stores close to me have got these products, and I'm so excited to try this because it looks like a really nice crease brush. And I'm also going to be trying out this Hard Candy palette. This is the Galactic Eyes palette. And this is what it looks like. It did come with like a little sponge tip applicator, but I usually just toss those. Since it's like all shimmers, I'm not going to use this for my whole look. I am going to use another palette just to put down some crease shades, like some transition shades before I put on the shimmer. And I'm going to just try this brush out and see how it works and how it applies the product. I honestly don't know what kind of look I'm going for today. I guess I kind of want to do something a little more like smoky, like a little darker. So glad I got today off because I was super bummed out because I didn't really get to film very much this weekend. I was so busy with like cleaning and kind of like just recovering from the holidays. Like, I don't know about you guys, but during the holiday season, I have so much going on that I really can't like deep clean my house and like organize the way I want to because I have so many like other things going on. So it was nice this weekend to just like kind of catch up on those things and just like clean and organize. So I really didn't get to film very much. So I'm so excited that I didn't go to work today. I know that's sad, but like I feel that I'm like really happy. I really like this brush so far. It works just as good as any of my other brushes, even though it's from Dollar Tree. So the handle doesn't feel like super nice, but the brush, like the actual brush part itself, it works really well. So I'm just going to use my shadow switch, and then I'm going to go in with the same brush and lay down a few more matte shades before we get into this one. So I went ahead and finished off using all of the matte colors with this brush, and I really like it. I think it works good, just as well as my other crease brushes, so I'm glad to add that to my collection. And then as well as using this this like shimmer palette, I'm also going to go in with this 4-piece eye brush set from Dollar Tree. I got this like right before the holidays. They have these really pretty like glittery kind of like handles. So I think I'm going to go in with, I was like, part of me like wanted to do this like brown shade, but that's usually what I would go for. So, gosh, what the heck is that? Is that my bangs? Oh my gosh. There we go. So I think I'm going to go in with this darker, like kind of gray shade and put it all over the lid. Hopefully that looks nice. I don't know if it will, but we're going to try it out. I'm going to try something different. Just gonna, it's not really picking up very well on the brush, honestly. This is kind of like what's coming out on the brush, but let's see how it applies on my eyes. Well, it's kind of applying. Yeah, I'm not really liking this brush with this product in particular, so let me try with my finger and see if that works a little better. Oh yeah, that seems to be working a lot better. But I don't really like any brushes when it comes to applying shimmer. I think using your hands is just the best way. I like it. It's definitely different than something I would like normally do, but I think it's really pretty because it kind of like gives you like a smoky look to it, but it does have like a little bit of like a metallic, like kind of like sheen, I would say. It's not like a shimmer necessarily, but it definitely does look like a different texture than just like your typical matte shadow. So I really like that. I'm just gonna do the other eye, and then we're gonna put another shade like underneath here. So next I'm gonna go in with this like little smaller brush right here, and underneath, like on my lash line, I'm gonna do this like blue color right here, just to kind of be just like a little pop of color and see how it works. Hopefully this brush does work with this shade, because I don't know how else I'm gonna apply this under my eye. Let's see how this applies. Sorry, I'm gonna probably like, I'm trying to, I have a really hard time filming, doing these videos because I can't wear my glasses, and like, I'm gonna be looking down, and I'm also gonna be making probably a crazy face to like open my eyes so I can apply this, so just be warned. So it looks pretty so far. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply this on, and then I'm gonna spray the brush and see if that helps. Like kind of, because you can see it, but I don't know if you really tell it's blue. So I went ahead and applied that blue to my lower lash line, and I don't know if you can really tell that it's blue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna apply some of the shadow on this little brush. And then this is the perfect opportunity to try out this setting spray that I got at Dollar Tree. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Face Mist. I really liked like the holographic packaging. It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna put some of this blue shadow on here and spray the brush. Let's see if that kind of helps like bring out that pigment and the color. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but in person it is coming up really blue once I sprayed the brush. So I'm going to do that to the other eye over here. Just for comparison, this is the one that I applied with the kind of like wet brush. But yeah, I think it looks good like in person. I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but it looks really pretty. So I'm going to finish this eye, and then we'll move on to the next one. But I will say that they're kind of unique. I don't have like a whole lot of like super foiled looking shades like this in my other palettes. So I really like this, and I do like the way it looks. I don't know if you could really tell on camera that like the difference, like this is like kind of like the darker color on top, and then underneath I have the blue, but in person I could definitely tell, and I really like it. These brushes are super cute. I really like these too, especially when I sprayed the brush. This blue shade really popped, so I definitely recommend trying that out with these shades. The wet brush definitely applies them a lot better, because there is a little bit of fallout. I will mention that, because I did have to take my brush and kind of like sweep it off, but it doesn't leave like any type of like color or anything, so I don't mind the fallout as long as it doesn't like stain like underneath my eyes. Next thing that I'm going to try, this I actually bought a pretty long time ago, and I'm just going to use it because for the sake of using it. I don't know if you can find it at Dollar Tree anymore, but this is the Jessie's Girl Waterproof Liquid Liner. Oops, and sorry about the glare. It's like this like metallic kind of brown shade. You take it out of the packaging. I got this like months ago, so hopefully you can still find it if you want to try this, but this is what it looks like. Right here, it's like this pretty like metallic like brown color, and I'm gonna just try this out and see how it will look. See how it looks. I'll do it over here on the other eye. It's like so windy outside. This weather has just been so weird. So this is what the liner looks like. I don't know if you can really tell like the color, but this, I did like a little swatch of it. It's kind of like a dark brown color. It's not really like metallic or anything like the packaging, but I mean, it looks fine. It applied okay. Nothing spectacular about this eyeliner. So I am glad I have it just in case I need like a backup. But it's not all that. So I'm going to finish off with, well, actually I'm going to do my, my mascara, and then we'll finish off with the lipstick. All right, so I went ahead and applied a little bit of lip liner, and the last product I'm going to use is by the Maybelline Vivid Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Smoky Rose, and it's a little bit of a darker color, so I'm really excited to try it. I've really been enjoying all of the Vivid Matte lip shades that I've been picking up from Dollar Tree, but I haven't tried this one just yet. It's super pretty. I don't really have any other color like this in my collection, so I'm excited to try this and see how it looks. And I'm just gonna kind of mix it up because like here at the top, it's kind of like separated a little bit, so I'm just gonna kind of mix it up a little bit. I'll do a little swatch on here. Kind of like a berry shade, it looks like, but let's try it out and see how it looks. I will say it does go on a little sheer. Like the color isn't like super pigmented. Kind of had to do like another layer on there. This is how it came out. It's a really pretty color. It's just not what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting, like, if you can tell on this package, like it's a little bit more brown. Like that's kind of what I was hoping for, just because I don't have a lot of like brown lipsticks. But this one, it is a little more berry toned, and that's just not what I was expecting. It's pretty, like I don't dislike it, but it is a little sheer. I did have to kind of layer it up. So as far as this color goes, it's not my favorite, but I mean, I like the way it looks and I'll still use it. But that was everything. I really liked pretty much everything I tried. There was a few things that there was nothing that I disliked. I'll put it that way. I really liked the way my makeup came out, even though the lip color is a little different than I was expecting. I still like my look today. And thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.